Welcome to my channel. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get a message. Come on. For the overall, what's going on with this? We have divine intervention with the number 5. Okay, so there's a change here that you're going to be embracing. Maybe you didn't know at first, but now it's time to embrace this change. Okay, with the divine intervention, the divine said, no, we don't want you to go that way anymore. We want you to go to the left, right, right, right. That's my favorite, like, saying, let's go the other way. Let's go to this way. So it's like a new direction here coming in. Okay, that's more healing for you. With the star energy, it's a more healing path for you, okay? I feel like you also could be happy that you have turned away from other situations that wasn't meant for you as well. With the embracing a change with the 3 and the 5. The 3 is like better community. 2 is being more balanced. So I feel like you could be more happier with this way, okay? Something could be matching up as well. Look at this. I have the star here, the star there. So it's happening. I'm hearing that saying it's happening for you, not to you. Yes, spirit animal. Thank you, Animal Kingdom, for blessing me with the path of love. Didn't I just say that? They sending you to a path of healing, better understandings, better peacefulness. Look at that. Isn't that crazy how I just said that? So you have a spirit animal and also a spirit synchronicity, which is a feather, a bird, or whatever that you have been seeing. I'm hearing better understanding and inspiration wanting to come out. We have light. Look, the fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation. Look at that, the path with love. And to remind you that light can be penetrated during the darkness, okay? So Sal could be significant. Your name could be Sal. You could be drinking. You could be eating salmon. And then time to breathe, okay? So this divine intervention wants you to breathe. They want you to be on an easier, lighter path, okay? So let's keep going. They said, we need you on an easier, lighter path. You've been putting in the work. Now it's time for you to have, look, positive mind, positive vibes. So I feel like even if you, like, you didn't know what was going on, your positivity kept the situation in greater hands. This is why your guys is like, you know what, let's bless you with a better, better people, better place, better things, okay? What's the spirit animal? We have meditate, okay? Meditate brings relaxation. They want you to meditate. What are you seeing? What are the signs that you are seeing, okay? My path with love. They want you to meditate. Like, you know what? You're right. The other path wasn't love. The other path wasn't what my spirit guide needs, what my spirit, my soul needs. What is the light? It literally said, light comes to shed love into light on your current situation. And it says this path with love. Look at that. They want you to be on a better path. Whether it's friends, family, lovers. They don't want you a part of the betrayal, the meaning. They want you to take the lesson and go on. We have light, shining light on your wisdom to learn. That you can change directions here with this divine intervention. And you could still be like having fun and things like that. Time to breathe. Maybe need a vacation, all right? The guidance to heal. I breathe with ease knowing that you're here. With the spirit animal, divine intervention has 3 guides for you. Up to 3 guides telling you, come on, it's time to heal. and you've been putting in the work, so you don't need to be connected to anybody who wants to keep you back or doing the same thing over and over again. Positive vibes, positive mind. Look, you're releasing negativity and rising, and now your positive mind is shifting perspectives, it's shifting your vibe, it's shifting your. I was about to say you're having more fun. Look at that. As you release, that's what it's time to do. What's this in reverse? Relieve. Someone doesn't want you to be relieved from them. They're like, excuse me, when did you? Yes, they're jealous of the fact that you are able to relieve and not hang on to bad vibes. Look at that. They want to have a different reapproach, possibly to do it all over again. Like, maybe I should have did it this way. Maybe no, baby, you wasn't smart enough. You wasn't. What's that commercial? Like, you're not fast enough. You're not swift enough, or something like that. What's the spirit animal? Bloom even if no one is watching, okay? So I feel like you sat back and relaxed. These are both flowers here, so you're glooming really well. You're glooming really well. Blooming. Somebody thought you would turn into a dead flower, and that's not even the case. With the finding balance, then I tell you with the number 32, that's your community. 2 is balance, okay? The lights, the wisdom. We have no sleep on it. Something wasn't growing. This is why they want you to say, think about the path that you're on. They're like, if this path is with love, how come it's not growing? How come the flowers is upside down? So more so of you expanding your energy, it didn't grow anywhere, but you being by yourself, you bloomed into a flower. You see that? What's this release? Movement. Inspiration is drawn to motion. The more you release, the more you have that fun here, the more people are looking like, who's that? I want to come in your energy. I want to be part of that funness too. Why are you having so much fun? I want to be part of that as well, right? Time to breathe. What you seek is seeking you, so there's no need to worry. You said you want the path of love, so it's telling you to relax, okay? Chill, take that breath, take that breather. Tuh, tuh. I found a girl, and she's so beautiful. Something like that. Dancing in the rain. Somebody want to dance in the rain with you, but look at this. It's love. Look at that flower twice. You can't make it up. Look at this flower that's blooming because you decided to let go and you letting divine intervention take its course. You're not going against the grain. You're actually letting divine sources, the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation, only love itself. So you're seeing situations with love itself. You're bringing this love back into you. Look at the flower here. You say, you know what, I am the flower. Actually, these three flowers here. I am the love. I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna see every situation with love in it. That's just me. That's just my heart. Look, allowing things to flow and grow with this divine intervention is like you're multitasking, but at the same time you're not trying to control or be like, this person played me. This job did this. Instead, it's like these are people who hang on to the past. Like, if it wasn't for the job, I wouldn't have to do this. No, you need to think about it in a positive light. Thank God this job let me go. Now I could really do what I love. Thank God this person don't show me that they don't love me, so I could really go be with the person that loves me. It's just like things like that. Radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment. So what's needed can come next. Look at that. Didn't I just literally say that? All right. Then I'm seeing allow yourself to step into this uncertainty. Look at that with the number 7 because it's going to bring you luck, transformation, just growth all around you. It's like, and it's also related to that reading where they only going to see you keep healing and keep growing. Okay, you could go check that out. Movement. Look, these people didn't want you to have your individuality. They wanted you to be like them. Like, why are you so easy to let go and I'm still hanging on to an old situation? Because I'm hearing that song, They Not Like Us, all right? Every person has their own personalized study plan in the Earth School, divine intervention. Everybody has their own school, their own interventions that they need to go to, their own divine sources, okay? They didn't want you to be individual. Miserable and individual. They wanted you to be independent and miserable. Do you hear that? Do you hear how that sounds? And you became independent and you grew gracefully. Like how can I don't understand how many people think they have power over your life, and it's really horrible. Inspiration is drawn. They didn't want you to be inspired and this just made you even more individual and more inspirational. Cause now you feel like you could conquer anything. Like wow, I released you and I'm still growing. I feel like it just wants you to you just want to grow more and more now. Look, enjoying your new beginning. Wasn't the deck I was supposed to pull from. That is not the deck I want you to wanted to pull from, all right? But this new beginning that's coming in. This is the deck that I was on. Mama, turn the water off. Good girl. As soon as I said it, you turned it off. Good girl. You ready to come out? It's crazy because I still have courage at the bottom. Courage, yo! I just said, excuse me. I just said I saw courage at the bottom on the other deck, and look, they both came out at the same time. At the same time, blue is very significant here. We have let me be open to courageously take steps that are known. This is the elephant. These are butterflies. This is okay. Elephants could be very significant. Birds. All right, you could be learning how to crochet, making a blanket. I haven't did that in a while. I used to do that in school. They used to call me Granny. Yes, and I'm wise but beyond my age. And I used to drink tea all day, so I don't care. Have the courage. The courage spirit is being very illuminated right now. With the number 3, the courage in your community. Have courage to be the change in your community is what I'm getting with this as well. With this elephant, it's like no matter how small, little you are, it's like you stand tall as a giant. I am a giant. I think that's R. Kelly's song. Wow. He said, I am a giant in that song. Look, stormy roads only last a little while, okay? Stormy rocky town, touch patch, little obstacle. This is only a little obstacle. A little obstacle. A little rain, all right? It's time to clear it up. And look, they said we need rain to grow our flower, right? We need the mishaps to grow. We need it. And now you're going to calmer waters. Look at that, because you're walking away and you're releasing and letting go. You on this boat. Look at that. Like, you know how now I'm just giving Moana too. They was in a storm and they made it through in the end. All right? It's like anything. We always have a little storm, but we're going to get through it. Pay attention to red flags also. I didn't even know I drew a red flag there. We have focus. Take a step back, count to 10, woosah. So whenever somebody getting on your nerves, all right, just, ooh, all right, you got it. All right, focus, 111, trust your intuition. We have let's talk more. So somebody wants to talk more with you. They're going to be coming in to communicate more with, because you're going with the flow and because you're like more happier within yourself, I feel like. And we have all eyes on you. Look at that. You're small, no matter what you look like. You're a giant. You're a walking giant right now. All eyes on you. You're the baddest, they the realest. So you're about to connect with someone who's real as you. You bad and real. This is what you need. You need somebody who's real, okay? Look at that. You could be looking like money. It says all eyes on you. Then we have a check. You could be looking like money, all right? And you got money coming in. Look at that. It's a check written with your name on it because you are showing courage. And I feel like you are inspiration to people. This is how you lead, like Beyonce, Rihanna. This is how you lead to your own destined path. Not everybody is the same. Look at that. Rihanna and Beyonce, they have music, right? But is it the same? No. But they have went through their storm to get where they're going. Okay. Look, sit on your throne with the number 9. I feel like you have been doing a lot of personal growth here, and it's time for you to sit on your throne. It's time for you to show them, like, I created this, I did this. With the number 4, divine intervention, you were being protected on purpose. 5, so you can embrace these changes about you. So we definitely have 555 here. Allowing. It's time to heal, not war, with this castle, okay? They wanted to bring down your house. They wanted to bring you down and make you feel like this. But instead, you allowed this change to happen. How did you get that? In the bath. How did you get that? Mama, you touch too much. Stop touching stuff. Go get the towel right there. Look, the towel right there. Stinky booty. What is no longer sustaining in real life? Look at that. What is no longer helping you grow in real life? It's time for you to, with this number 10, put an end into things that are not good for your health. That's food, okay? Too much meat is too much. You don't need meat every day. That slows down your metabolism. It makes you feel like it's just not good, okay? Don't be afraid to start over. And we have 999 here as well. Where do you see yourself in the food chain? Is your life abundant or are you lacking in a certain area? So when I feel like that, it's like when they said the food chain, it's like, do you want to be the prey or the predator? All right? Do you want to go after what you want or do you want to be the weakling and sit there? I'm going to be I'm going after what I want. All right? We ain't sitting at the bottom waiting to be eaten. No, we're going to get back. Look, have the courage to restart because this divine intervention is telling you don't be afraid of starting over. Don't be afraid of renewals. Don't be afraid of with a number 5. Don't be afraid to change who you are. I remember I had 2 people tell me, like, don't change who you are. And I just looked at them like, I have to change. Like, you don't even know me. I change every few months, every few weeks, every other day, literally. Examine what you resist discarding. Reassesses what you need to be renewed and given a fresh start. Clean up all the things around you that are cluttering your life. Look at that. People, places, the things. Oh, you have too much items in your crib like a hoarder? Throw it out. Oh, you keep connecting to someone who makes you sad, who don't want you to be your higher self? Get rid of them. Oh, you eating too much junk food? Okay, slow down. Get some fruits. All right? So don't be afraid to have a renewal, to have a rebirth, because it's a divine intervention. They want you to embrace this change. And people don't want you to be relieved about letting them go because they wanted you to lack. But you are very relieved. They didn't think you would be relieved because they just can't, like, just dropped you one day. They thought you was going to sit in that energy. You're like, no, you know what? I'm going to just accept it. I'm going to do what I got to do.